welcome back to the Themuzshop. So today we're going to make an easel. Just out of two 2x4s and some hardware, we'll get an easel all done. And my daughter's getting married in the end of August, and she asked me, Dad, can you make a couple easels for the wedding? You know, for the seating charts and stuff like that. What's that? What's that? 2x4s. I said 2x4x8. What do you think we're making here? An easel for a dollhouse? Ah, come on. Alright. So, anyways, so that's what we're going to plan on doing. All you need is two 2x4s and a little bit of hardware, and we'll get it done. It'll be a nice sturdy easel. I'll show you how to do some of the angles and make it adjustable. So let's get started here. As soon as hang on, let me go see where he went. Alright. Hey! Hey! Where'd he go? Where did he go? Don't say nothing, but I knew which ones he wanted. Just trying to drive him a little crazy. There it is. I don't know where he went, how to get back in here. Anyways, that guy. Let's get started. What I did already was I squared up the ends and I cut them the length to 6 feet. You can go shorter than that if you want, but we want these to stand up a little bit high for the seating arrangements so people can see it better. Now I'm going to rip 1 5/8 inches, and then we'll flip them and go 1 1/4 inches. Alright, so now we got 4 equal parts. Pick out your best 3 for the legs, and the other one will be used for the base, where you lie your picture, your frame, or what have you. And now take your best 2, because these will be the front legs. Let's find center, 13/16. When you draw a line 10 degrees. See? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cut these on the bandsaw, and I'm going to save the line, and then I'll clean it up on the descender. Don't forget to save your cutoffs. So I got all 3 of the legs clamped up, and what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole straight on through them. I'm using the offcuts that we had from that 10-degree cut on the bandsaw. We're going to put a lag bolt in here. So I'm going to start off drilling with a 1/4 inch drill bit. And what I have around the shop here are these little guide blocks. So if you can't put it in a drill press, what I did here is that this is all square, and you got a nice little square shelf on it. So if you lay it against your part flush, and you tuck the drill bit in this corner here, it's going to allow you to stay straight and level. Alright, so now that we have all the parts cut out, it's time to make the slots so that the holding shelves are adjustable. There's a couple ways of going about this. I'll show you 2 different ways. So if you have a mortise machine, This is a very easy way of doing it. Just set it up and cut all your slots. But if you don't have a mortise machine, I'll show you next on how to use a router table, which is a little more tricky, but just be safe and it'll get the job done. Alright, so if you're going to use a router table, what I would do is I would set my stop blocks, and then I would set the bit halfway through. So you're going to make 2 passes. And after you cut it, turn off the machine, make sure the bit stops, and then I would erase it for the final. Especially if you're going to do the 1/4" slots here, it's just, I think it's too much for that little bit. So make 2 passes, it's on the safer side. Alright, so we got all the holes drilled and all the slots made, so let's see if this thing actually works. Okay, so putting it together, it works really nice. All the angle cuts here is a nice tight fit, and the base here, base is nice and adjustable, works fine. What I want to do next is I'm going to make it a top. I guess you call it kind of a cleat that's also adjustable. So we'll run some slots here. That's a nice small one, and that way there you could clamp in whatever you have here in case it's an outdoor event and it's a windy day. So we'll do that. We'll run a chain from the front base to the back leg so it can only open up so much. And then we'll chamfer the edges and put a finish on it. Turn out nice. Sturdy. Well, you think she'll like it? I think it turned out pretty nice. It's strong and it holds well. It functions great. So there's a couple things on this easel that you've got to pay attention to while you're making it. And this is the 10-degree cuts here. really turned out nice. It really made the legs fall just nicely and fit tight up here. Make sure you screw this in directly on through all the centers here so that it pivots nice. And then you can also simplify this a lot if you wanted to. I made it like this because it's going to be outside in the wind, and I wanted it locked down. And there's two different charts here that's going to be hanging here, so I needed it adjustable. But if you wanted to, you could eliminate the top one altogether and make this bottom one a fixed one if you wanted to, or fix the bottom one and put in an adjustable pier. Whatever you want to do. And also make it taller, shorter. It's all up to you. But that's the idea. You know, certain things just pay attention to and then expand your imagination from there. And for a finish, go ahead and, varnish. Maybe give it a burn look. So that's not up to me, that's up to her. So when she figures out what she wants, then we'll go ahead and do that. But for now, I think it turned out nice. So I hope you liked it. Hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, ring that bell, and I'll see you soon.